tonight, Sheikh Ariya-Daivari, the Persian Sheik. And he looks like he means business, with Tiger Lily at his side. This man has made the rounds. People know who he is wherever he goes. Ariya-Daivari, a dangerous wrestler. A look of intimidation to the crowd here, and he just disdain for the youngsters at ringside. He is not a well-liked man in these parts, that is obvious. And he goes with his ceremonial ring gesture, for lack of a better term. That rug must be some sort of good luck rug. He uses it from time to time in matches. And he looks in phenomenal shape here tonight. Here he comes, Ryan Cruz. Obviously not shaken at all by Ariya-Daivari. He looks like he also means business. This is sure to be a great first matchup here tonight. Look at that lightning quick entrance into the ring. From Detroit Lakes, he is a young up-and-comer here in these parts.
For one fall, 15 minute match. On the floor, in the blue trunks, weighing in at 215 pounds, from Tehran, Iran, Sheikh Ariya-Daivari.
The crowd does not like him one bit.
His opponent weighing in at 189 pounds, from Detroit Lakes, Ryan Cruz.
Looking to make a name for himself here tonight, Ryan Cruz going up against Sheikh Ariya-Daivari. Sure to be an exciting matchup.
You gotta pay for this, bro.
I'll stick that old guy in. You don't want to wear that.
Tiger Lily talking with the members of the audience here tonight. The ref checks out the boots of Ryan Cruz, making sure, and now goes over to Daivari to do the same. Oh, and come on, what is going on here? Lily infuriating members of the crowd here tonight already. Ref signals for the bell, off we go. Live action here tonight. Prime time wrestling. Here we go, collar and elbow tie up now. Ryan Cruz twists the arm of Daivari. Nice arm wrench, takes him down. Getting the better of Daivari early in the matchup here. Daivari back to his feet. Side wrist lock here. Ooh, and Cruz. Lightning quick move to battle out of it. And a reversal. These two men look pretty equally matched up here. Ooh, Daivari to the ground again. Cruz now with a side headlock. As his man pretty tightly locked up here. The crowd starts with the USA chant. Tiger Lily does not like it one bit. Here's Rip now. Cruz takes down Daivari. Hard shot to the ground. And a leapfrog. Both men against the ropes now. Takes down Cruz. What's he going to do? Davari against the ropes. Ooh, and a nice hip toss there by Ryan Cruz. And a textbook dropkick. Cruz obviously has done his homework here against Davari. Shot to the head. Headlock down to the ground. But Davari counters with a head scissors. Cruz to his feet. Down again. And another head scissors. These two men are true wrestlers, folks. Both men to their feet. The crowd loves it here tonight. The atmosphere is almost electric. And Davari shoves it. The arrogance on display. And he shoves him back. There you go. Oh, and he takes him by the face and almost shoves him to the side. And Cruz with a forearm to the head. Irish whip now into the ropes. Cruz, and a hard elbow takes him down. Shots now to the head by Ariya Davari. Savage shots there. Make sure and check that that's an open fist, ref. We stand for rules here in Primetime Wrestling. And a flying shot to the head by Ryan Cruz. A clothesline takes him down. That was almost a lariat, it looked like. Davari has to go to the outside and take a breather. But Cruz will not let him be out there for more than just a few moments. He comes out and hits him hard on the outside. And a European uppercut there. That was a nice shot. I've seen some European uppercuts in my day, but none with the follow-through that of Ryan Cruz just had. Tiger Lily now grabs him by the ankle while the ref is checking over Davari. Turn around, ref. And Davari with a springboard off the middle rope. Drop kick takes down Cruz to the concrete floor. Cruz looks hurt. And there's Tiger Lily up on the ring apron, awfully proud of herself by the looks of it. Davari now in control, picks up Ryan Cruz back into the ring. You can't beat him on the outside, that's for sure. 1, 2, oh, thought he had him there. 2.5 count, Cruz kicks out. The guts on display by Ryan Cruz here is just amazing. Davari now has him hung up in the middle rope, choking him. The ref counts to 5. He lets him up. And watch out, Tiger Lily now, choking him while the ref's back is turned. This is unbelievable. This Jezebel is out here getting herself involved where she doesn't belong. Davari with a cover now. 1, 2. Cruz kicks out. Again, the guts on display is amazing here. Davari with a headlock. The ref making sure it's not a chokehold here. Davari, an accomplished mat wrestler, knows many wrestling holds. Can put you out in a number of ways with what would appear to be a simple headlock. But the crowd's starting to get into it now, getting on Cruz's side. He's feeding off the emotion of the crowd. To his feet here. An elbow to the midsection, and another against the ropes. Ducks out of the clothesline. Oh, and a flying knee by Davari takes him down. Covers in 1, 2. Cruz kicks out again. It has been all Davari as far as pinfall attempts here. Cruz has yet to make one attempt. Davari can just keep coming at you a number of ways with his offensive maneuvers, aerial, mat wrestling, striking techniques. Fist to the midsection now by Ryan Cruz. A second, oh, and a forearm club to the back by Ariya Davari takes him back down. Has him in a neck breaking, oh, and a neck breaker. Hard shot to the back of the skull by Ariya Davari. 1, 2. Cruz kicks out again. What is it going to take this man down? The crowd really getting electric now. The USA chant ringing out. Cruz with a headbutt to the midsection, shoulder. and a slap to the side of the face. But Daivari gets him in a sleeper hold. Textbook sleeper hold here. He has him locked up really well. And Cruz to one knee within a matter of moments. That shows you the intensity of Ari Daivari's sleeper hold.
Cruz, what do you say?
An exciting matchup here, and we will be right back. Ryan Cruz has taken control of the matchup during the break. Flying spinning heel kick there by Ryan Cruz. He is on fire at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Daivari is reeling. And a huge drop kick to the turnbuckle. Daivari does not know what hit him here. And a running drop kick to the head of Daivari. That was an amazing shot by Ryan Cruz. Pinfall attempt here. Only gets two. That was quite a shot. That drop kick, that running drop kick into the corner. To an almost prone Ari Daivari. Cruz in control now. Against the ropes. Covers him, hooks the leg. 1, 2, he almost had him there. Near fall by Ari Daivari. Tiger Lily obviously worried about this matchup here. Very concerned. But Daivari to his feet first. And rams the head of Ryan Cruz into the top turnbuckle. Takes him for the ride now, and hard Irish whip into the corner, setting him up. Oh, but Cruz throws him over the top rope, gets him, Daivari out to the floor. Tiger Lily waiting for him there. And Cruz, what's he gonna do here? Ooh! Daivari tackles him over the table. Let's check on these men, make sure they're okay. The ref counting. These men after the count of 10 to get back into the ring. Daivari back in first now. Brian Cruz needs to get back to his feet and back in the ring, or this will end in a count out. And at the last second, Brian Cruz rolls back in, much to the dismay of Ariya Daivari. Thought he had this one won on a count out. Daivari now setting him up. Just waiting, man, is he anxious? Oh, and what is that? Someone threw a broom into the ring, and a small package now by Cruz. And he got him. Daivari into a state of disbelief. Someone threw a broom into the ring. What just happened here? I don't know if the referee did not see that.
What happened?
That was an obvious, something happened there. A common kitchen broom is the culprit here. That is what has caused the end of this matchup. Well, and the quick reactions by Brian Cruz to be able to roll up his opponent after he saw it. Let's get the word from Laszlo here. Brian Cruz, your winner. We're going to have to find out just what happened here. I know one thing, Sheikh Ariya Daivari is none too pleased with this crowd or what has happened here.
What is this?
The crowd in disbelief.
Who the hell are you?
He's the janitor, he says.
I didn't need to.
What is your name? You're the janitor, Dorian?
Someone's got to clean up.
You just made the worst decision of your poor, miserable, stupid life.
He looks worried. I would look worried too.
The next time I'm here, I'm gonna take this broomstick and shove it so far up
That
there.
sounds like a promise, not a threat. I can tell you one thing, I would not want to be on the bad side of Sheikh Ariya Daivari right now. We'll be back with our main event, folks. Great wrestling action here tonight on Primetime Wrestling. We're all set here for our main event. The crowd is ready. Here he is, the misfit John Johnson from Boston. Making his entrance here tonight, confident in his abilities, intimidating the youngsters and the crowd. Seems like the crowd almost wants to like him, but he wants no part of it. Seems more in the mood to show off here tonight. Live wrestling action here tonight. The crowd is psyched for this one. John Johnson, a beast. If you stand next to this man, you'll know what I'm talking about. He has a wrestling attitude, a brawling attitude. And if you ask him, overall a winning attitude. That's what he does. He wins matches, folks. But so does this man. The crowd knows exactly who this is. The Black Stallion. He wins matches too. And is John Johnson prepared for a one-on-one confrontation here tonight with the Black Stallion? The crowd loves him. A legend in these parts. The crowd blocks the streets wherever he goes. The Black Stallion. Weighing in tonight at 252 pounds. Compared to the 255 of John Johnson, almost evenly matched up. I think John Johnson may have him in height by a few inches. The Black Stallion makes his entrance here tonight. John Johnson getting right in his face. Looks forward to this one. You can tell. These two men are ready to get it on here tonight. Look at the arrogance on display by John Johnson. This is not going to be a walk in the park despite what he might think.
From Boston, Massachusetts, the Misfit, John Johnson! And in his corner, the white and orange trunks, weighing in at 252 pounds, from Dallas, Texas, he is Black Stallion!
The Black Stallion has been heavy preparation for this matchup here tonight. He is ready.
15-minute time limit.
The ref going through the standard precautionary measures, checking the boots and trunks of these competitors here tonight. We stand for rules and order here in PTW, if nothing else. This is real live wrestling action here tonight at the Knights of Columbus Hall in Bloomington, Minnesota.
Do I look scared of anything?
Capacity crowd on hand here. And John Johnson spending more of his time squabbling with the crowd and dumping popcorn all over one of the audience members here tonight. The crowd does not like that one bit. This man just came here to enjoy a night of wrestling action. He did not ask for a hair full of popcorn butter. But John Johnson doesn't care. Obviously, he doesn't care about the man's pocketbook. That's a good $2.50 for that bag of popcorn. The referee has regained control of this match here. We are ready to go. Or so we thought.
I'm the best.
I think the fans want this matchup underway. The Black Stallion looks to be about to take matters into his own hands any moment here. Here we go now. I think we're ready to get going. And we start with a collar and elbow tie up here. And it breaks almost as quickly. These fans came to see a fight. That's what they're waiting for. Both wrestlers being very cautious. Don't want to make any false early steps here. And it looks like we have a test of strength. A classic way to start a matchup. Johnson getting the early better of the Black Stallion here in the test of strength. Craning that back. But look at the power of the Black Stallion. Back to his feet. And a knee to the midsection. That's one quick way to break that hold. Black Stallion now wrenching at the arm. But Johnson gets him back to his knees. Wrenching the hand behind the head of the Black Stallion. The powerful arm of the Black Stallion will be of no use if he can take it out early here. But the Stallion counters it and gets him in a side headlock. Fantastic wrestling skills on display here by the Black Stallion. And that is a powerful side headlock. The face of Johnson turning red now. But Johnson quickly maneuvers out of it and gets him into a headlock of his own. And he is so tall, he almost has to get to one knee in order to get the appropriate leverage for this hold. Johnson has him against the ropes. And these two men, as I told you before, almost even weight. They just crashed in the middle of the ring. The Black Stallion again against the rope, and another crash in the middle of the ring. It really is a case of the irresistible force meeting the immovable object here tonight. And a slap to the face of Johnson. The crowd loves it. Johnson against the ropes. Shoulder block does no good. The Black, and a slap of his own. This one quickly becoming personal here tonight. Johnson thrown over the ropes, but lands on his feet. Impressive agility by Johnson, who's got to stand at least 6'6". Moves quickly for a big man. Yanks him out of the ring. Forearm shot to the back of the head. And another. That will disorient you folks. Looks like a thumb to the eye, but The Stallion counters with an elbow of his own here. And a huge shot to the side of the head by the Black Stallion. Jack Johnson making his way through the crowd, asking for timeout. There are no timeouts in professional wrestling. These two men fighting out by the vending machines, out by the entrance. The action not supposed to be stretching out this far into the building. And a huge shot. Slams his head into the table. Check him out, ref. Make sure he's okay. Broken bottles everywhere. This one's quickly becoming extreme. The crowd getting more than they bargained for here with this fight already, and we're only 4 or 5 minutes in. Driving the head of Johnson into the mat. Johnson is reeling. He looks disoriented here tonight. Tries for an elbow, but the Black Stallion too quick. Cat-like reflexes allowing him to get back to the outside before the elbow can do damage. And the Stallion has him now. I don't care how strong you are, that hold will take you down. It will render you helpless. Especially delivered with the force. The Black Stallion tries for a cover here, only gets a 1 count. Johnson has him in the corner. Forearm close to the midsection, knocking the wind out of the Black Stallion.
1, 2.
And a precise knuckle to the head. Come on, ref, get in there. Make sure that's not a closed fist. Huge knee to the stomach of the Black Stallion. Really working him over now. Has him by the leg. Looks like he's going to put him in some sort of hold. Or maybe no. Huge boot to the midsection. Those massive shots. The Black Stallion running out of energy quickly here. Johnson has him now, wrenching back on the neck. Using the ropes to his advantage. The referee is in there making sure he's not going past the 5 count. That'd be a dumb move, losing the man's on something like that. Oh, and he just hit him hard from the back. Doing damage to the windpipe here for the last couple minutes. The Black Stallion looks like he's having trouble breathing, and we will be back, folks. upon the Black Stallion throughout the break. This one becoming a test of wills between these two men. This one is obviously about pride. And a cover now, but the Black Stallion gets him to the ropes. I don't know if Johnson realized the ropes were right there. That was an incapacitating shot to both ears at the same time. That is a very unique shot there by Johnson.
2, 3, 4.
And using the strength of his whole body now, coming down across the neck of the Black Stallion. Johnson in control of this matchup here tonight on Primetime Wrestling. Picks him up in a huge backbreaker and holds him in that final backbreaker position. Doesn't settle for just the backbreaker, he turns it into a hold. When I said earlier that this man embodies professional wrestling, I meant it. But look at the Black Stallion, he refuses to be taken out here.
No.
And look at this. A classic hold here by Johnson.
Ask him.
The camel clutch shades of the Iron Sheik here tonight on Primetime Wrestling.
Shot it.
The Stallion trying to make it to his feet. The crowd is behind him. He has him up. Almost has, and backs him up into the corner. The ring presence in mind by the Black Stallion. Oh, but look at this. Johnson right back into the hole. But again, backs him up into the corner. The Stallion refuses to go down. Huge elbow to the gut. And another. But Johnson just one step ahead of the Black Stallion. It seems it's been that way throughout the duration of this matchup so far. But look, the Black Stallion had him scouted there. Ducks underneath the clothesline. And a huge clothesline to the outside. A cactus clothesline to the outside. Again, fantastic presence of mind by the Black Stallion to know where he is at all times in the ring, using it to his advantage. I don't think Johnson knew what hit him there. These men went splashing to the concrete floor. Stallion up to his feet. That was a turning point in the matchup, folks. The biggest one I've seen yet in this seesaw battle, what can now be considered a seesaw battle, thanks to that huge move to the outside by the Black Stallion. Both men getting back to the ring, the crowd letting their feelings be known, directed towards John Johnson here. These men trading shots in the center of the ring. Johnson to the Stallion, Stallion to Johnson. And he's just waiting for him, looking at him, sizing him up here. Huge clubs to the side of the head. Johnson dazed, but he takes out the Black Stallion with a huge sidewalk slam. Covers him, but only gets a 2 count. Johnson in disbelief, thought he had him there with that sidewalk slam. I thought he did too, quite frankly. Driving the shoulder into the gut of the Black Stallion now. And again. Staying with the strategy of keeping the Black Stallion low on energy resources here. Continually driving the wind out of him. Stallion reverses him now with the Irish whip. A hard shot into the turnbuckle. Goes for a boot, misses it. He's hung up on the top rope here. And let's see if he has the strength to get over that top rope before Johnson has an opportunity to take it to him with some more offensive maneuvers. Some kind of unique shot, I'm assuming. He's good at these turnbuckle moves. Johnson is. He can take him out piece by piece once he has him in that turnbuckle. Puts him up on the top rope. Huge shots to the chin. The Black Stallion is dazed. He has him in a rather precarious position here. Johnson looks like he has some kind of plan in mind. Up to the second turnbuckle. What's he going to do? He might be going for a superplex here, folks. And that would be a huge shot given the size of these two men. Looks like the Stallion counters it for a moment. A couple of shots, these men trading blows on the top rope here. Ooh, and the Black Stallion throws him down to the canvas. He's up on the top rope. Feeding off the electricity of this crowd here tonight. They are obviously in favor of the Black Stallion. He's up on the top, sizing him up, but Johnson counters, comes at him a little too quick, hit him with a shot, took him off of his feet. He is down. He might get that superplex after all. There he is off the top rope, and you can see the pain on the face of the Black Stallion as he comes crashing down to the canvas. The crowd cannot believe it. These are world-class wrestling moves here, folks. These are two world-class athletes. He has him up now, does Johnson, picks him up, has him across the shoulders. Johnson gets out of it, and he comes at him with an amazing kick. 1, 2, 3, there it is. You have it, there's your winner, the Black Stallion. That huge boot to the head that came out of nowhere. It was just a little too quick for John Johnson.
Your winner of the Golden Ticket.
That kick came out of nowhere, folks. Johnson having to be restrained now. He cannot believe the match turned that quickly against him. Lenny Lane in the ring now, attacking the Black Stallion. What's he doing out here? Come on, this isn't your matchup. This one's over. The Black Stallion just had a long, excruciating matchup. Lane out here has the mic.
Oh, I forgot to mention something. In this Golden Ticket match, the champion can cash in on the winner at any time. So, let me get the official referee down here, and this ticket's getting cashed in now.
Lane bringing out Briscoe, the referee, carrying the belt to the ring.
The Golden Ticket match, the Golden Ticket game cash tonight. Here it is, the Golden Ticket match.
And this, my God, this is the Golden Ticket matchup right here tonight. Lane, amazing strategy if you think about it. Oh, and he takes him down with a front. He planted him. Oh, but the Black Stallion had the presence of mind to kick out that, I guess, front Russian leg sweep where he just planted him face first into the mat. Lane taking it to his opponent now with this impromptu Golden Ticket matchup. The Black Stallion just wrestled for what seemed like a half hour.
No.
And Big D with a shot to Briscoe. Where did he come from? He's not going to stand for that. Getting into it now with Lane. Lane's chances. Oh, and a huge shot. A huge boot from out of nowhere from the Black Stallion while Lenny Lane's attention was diverted. Big D counting for Briscoe now. There you have it. Briscoe's hand hit the mat 3 times, and the winner of this matchup is the Black Stallion. It looks like Lane's plan backfired against him. He thought he could come have an easy win here against the Black Stallion. But through a couple strokes of good luck and some incredible wrestling skill, the Black Stallion has prevailed. He is your PTW champion, folks. He has proven himself here tonight. He has been put through the ringer here. And he has lived to tell about it. This crowd in a state of shock here. So much has transpired in just the last few minutes. Lane doesn't know what hit him. What an incredible main event, folks. It turned into way more than any of us expected. And there he is, Big D, the man who came along and some would say provided the assist for the Black Stallion. But it looks to me like he was just sticking up for the good guy. The Black Stallion soaking up the adulation of this crowd here. And I wonder what kind of implications tonight's matchups will have in the outcomes. For our next show, there's going to be some who are not too pleased with what has happened here tonight. But those who are, there they are, the crowd, the youngsters, they love the wrestlers here at PTW, especially the Black Stallion, their world primetime wrestling champion. The crowd mocking Lane as he takes the walk to the back. His plan backfired here tonight, folks. What an incredible night of wrestling action. This is the kind of action you'll only see on Primetime Wrestling. Family-friendly action with an edge. That's the way some have described Primetime Wrestling.
Your primetime heavyweight champion, Black Stallion.
They love him here tonight, the Black Stallion, the PTW champion, and we will see you next time